I'm going to be chatting with my friend Amanda, who was in the Summer Slim Down, my 3-month program. I want her to share her experience from the Slim Down so that you know what to expect if you are thinking of signing up.
Hello.
Yeah, there she is. Found her. What's up?
How's it going?
Good, good. You look so pretty. I mean, you always do, but hair's all done and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I'm sure, it's a work day. She's taking time out of her busy schedule to talk with us about this today. So first of all, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
For having me. I'm excited.
Yeah, so I was telling everyone that you participated in the Summer Slim Down. So can you just give everyone a little bit of background on you, like who are you, kind of what you do, family, like that kind of stuff? Because I'm sure a bunch of people can relate, moms working, all the things. So tell us.
So definitely hit the nail on the head. Working mom. I've got a 2.5-year-old. Work full time for Maryland. Been working from home through the pandemic. A little bit further back, I used to be a college athlete. I've been involved in sports all my life. Moved to Syracuse a couple years back, and as far as like my workout history or how I've worked out, after graduating college, I really got lost in how to kind of achieve my goals and stay fit and stay kind of as active as I wanted to be. And I bounced around with a ton of different programs. Like if you name it, I tried it. I tried following Instagram people. I tried joining gyms. I tried, workout videos, and just, I always would get in a rut and not be able to come out of it, or I would get disinterested or bored really, or overworked. And it just didn't jive with my team attitude. I needed that group setting, but I also, as a full-time working mom during a pandemic, I needed the ability to work out on my own schedule. And I just wasn't finding anything that married those two very different concepts of like a workout program. And so that is kind of, I think, where you and I connected on it too, is, as you said, hey, I've got this thing that I'm going to try. This is what it looks like. And it just really ticked a bunch of boxes for me. Yeah. So I went into it totally open, and it definitely, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you were getting ready for a big event that you had on the calendar too.
Yeah.
And it involved a somewhat unforgiving satin dress,
boy.
If I remember correctly.
If there is a forgiving satin dress out there, I would love to know about it. But yeah, I was going to be maid of honor in my twin sister's wedding. And she picked, against my wishes, these satin dresses, which were interesting, and I love them. And they ended up looking really, really great in the photos. And I'm glad that she went with what she went. But when I went into those harsh dressing room lights and tried on the dress in the wrong size, in the wrong color, just my stomach, just the pit of my stomach, I thought, I'm going to ruin this wedding. I'm just going to ruin this wedding with my appearance, with all these lumps and bumps. And when I looked in the mirror, I saw, not to disparage it, but like mom bod. I didn't see my bod. And so that was another big motivator, was to be really comfortable on that day when I was going to be around friends and family. I didn't want any distractions from how enjoyable the day was going to be.
Yeah. And so the end results, were you happy in that satin dress on that day?
Oh, girl, I looked fantastic. I cannot wait for pictures to be posted of this, because I felt like $1 million. It was, and I got so many compliments, and it even paid off too. Halfway through the program was the bachelorette party in Vegas with swimsuits. And anybody who's had a kid knows the swimsuit game can be kind of up and down. Well, for anybody, the swimsuit game can be up and down. So the program timing couldn't have been better for me, because got to Vegas totally 100% confident. And then it just took off, even more after that to the wedding. And yeah, I rocked that dress.
Love it. Oh my gosh, said with such confidence. So awesome. So what if somebody's like, well, what is the program? Like, what does it feel like? What do we do? How would you put it?
So I would put it kind of what I was saying before. It is definitely a team atmosphere. You are, in my eyes, you were the coach. And I know that you present yourself that way sometimes. A lot of the times it felt like you were a friend as well, or that you were just another member of the group, because you didn't really have a spot of authority, I wouldn't say. It was more like a leadership spot. But the group dynamic was very open, very honest, very lighthearted. We really celebrated each other's wins, But then when someone had what they would consider just a down day or an off day, we, as a group, I think we really did a good job mitigating that kind of negative vibe towards it. You know, it was never, oh, well, now you have to do 2 workouts tomorrow. It's, hey, you know, you took a break today. That's great. So now you're ready for tomorrow and stuff like that. And we just didn't really discourage each other at all. It was very uplifting. And I really loved our group chats on, I think it was Wednesdays, that we all would get together on like a Zoom call. And it was, that just kind of redefined the team atmosphere for me. It was so nice to just know that those ladies were running into the same kind of little hiccups that I was running into, or if they found a way that was successful, that would give me something to try and really know that like a real live human had tried it and that it would work. I don't know, I could go on so many tangents about how much I like this, but it was really great. It's a giant variety of things. You really paid attention to if we all had the same kind of issue. Like I know we all talked about pelvic floor issues. And so you kind of addressed that within the group. You brought in a specialist. And then I know some of our workouts addressed that issue as well. And I don't know, we all joked about jumping jacks, or we joked about lunges, or we joked about, you know, just you paid attention to kind of the direction the group was taking it, and kept the workouts challenging but attainable at the same time. And I think that would be kind of, if I had to cookie cutter the group at all, it would be challenging but attainable team setting and work out on your own schedule. Like I know some of the girls worked out at 5 o'clock in the morning, that it was astounding to me that people wake up that early. I always did my workouts at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and that worked too. And it was so easy to find the 30 minutes a day once I knew that everyone else is doing it too. And I saw that it was repeatable as well. So I've gone on a billion tangents, but yeah, it'll address everything. It's a great program.
Thank you so much. And so I think the number one thing that really added to the feeling, and I know especially for you that we've talked about this, was knowing that other people were going through the same challenges. Mm-hmm. You didn't feel like you had to go it alone anymore. You had, like you mentioned, that team atmosphere and having the group. And so was that your favorite part? I mean, there was lots of parts to the program, but was your favorite part of it the one thing that you're like, if you're going to sign up, it's because of this?
Yeah. I would say if you are finding yourself feeling a little bit lost in like a gym setting, or still lonely somehow, even in a group workout setting, or if you are a mom that doesn't get to leave the house because you work from home and also have a toddler, like if you need that social interaction, and if that enhances something for you, having that camaraderie, then this is a great way to do that, but still be on your own schedule, and still have a little bit of privacy as well, because you control what you post, you control how often you post, and like you control your input level, but you can still be present. So if you're a little bit shy too, which I kind of was at the beginning, then I don't know, you can just kind of feel people out. And I really feel like I made friends along the way. Like I have not been one to really reach out to people online before, or participate in anything online. And I still talk with the people from our group. And it's just, yeah, that I think was something I didn't expect out of it, but was one of the best things. I mean, besides rocking that wedding, you know, the bridesmaid's dress, that kind of the ongoing team feeling. And I still have that even in the regular group with those girls that we were doing the summer slim down with. So it's nice that it's continued, because I was worried about that, like losing that vibe, but definitely is still present even after it's over.
Yeah. And Amanda, for the record, was our barometer of the days of the program. She posted every single day, like day 1, day 2, day 3, all the way through the 3 months mm-hmm. of the program. So from day 1 to day 90, what would you say is the biggest change that you noticed in yourself?
So biggest change in myself is definitely my confidence. So I, like I told you, when I tried on that satin dress, I don't think I'd really stared at myself in a mirror, like a full length mirror, in a very long time. And it punched me in the gut, because in my head, I was still, you know, a long distance cross country runner, and that was the shape that I had. And so seeing this mature lady's body in front of me was shocking. And I struggled to see the beauty in it. And so getting that, like the strength of my body, and getting through a workout, like we did some workouts that were similar, or when we would do our 30 days of choice, I picked one at the beginning that was way too hard for me. And I think you and I talked about it, and you said, okay, use this as like a gauge, you know, revisit this workout down the road and you'll be so shocked at how much better you. And I got through that workout easy breezy by the time we were halfway through the program. And that
Yeah.
like a revisit at that dress. I tried on the dress again and I thought, dang, you look good, girl. And went to Vegas and got all these compliments and, you know, felt better in my clothes, more energy. I was sleeping better and I was eating better after those discussions that we had. So overall body confidence and positivity towards working out. You know, before it was always, you know, when I was trying to work out on my own without a team, it was a punishment. Like, oh, you had Taco Bell last night. You definitely need to go run 3 miles today. Or, oh, you haven't worked out in 10 days. How are you ever going to do this? Now you have to do 10 days worth of workouts in 2 days. And that was a giant mind shift for me as well. And building the confidence in, hey, just do what you can do. Just control what you can control, let go of things that didn't get accomplished, and just start every day fresh and going in every day with the confidence, like, I can do this and it's okay. Like, whatever I can do is great. Really, it just changed my whole perspective. And like I said, just relayed everything, just compiled into extra confidence for me. Like, that is the number one thing I walked away from, or walked away. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Well, like I said, I know that you're super busy, so I don't want to take up any more of your time, but I so appreciate you being here. And if you're interested in the fall fit up, join. It's open now. We start Monday. It's going to be so much fun. Amanda's proof, and you'll come out of it with tons and tons of confidence. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you for having me. Have a great day.
See
See
ya.
you.